Do you think your job sucks? If you answered yes, then maybe you should take a look at these top 10 worst jobs in the world. Would you want to do one of them? I doubt it. So let's start off with the least worst. Welcome to the video top 10 worst jobs in the world. 10. Guard at Buckingham Palace. Guard duty at Buckingham Palace is regarded as one of the worst jobs in the British Army. Soldiers spend several hours each day cleaning and pressing their uniforms and polishing their boots in preparation for one of the many kit inspections that they are likely to face before taking up their positions outside one of the royal palaces. Any soldier whose turnout is less than immaculate is likely to face a variety of punishments, such as extra guard duty. 9. Portable toilet cleaner. Using a tank and a vacuum wand, cleaners must suck up all the waste in a portable toilet. After picking up any stray toilet paper, they also wash down all surfaces that could possibly be soiled, including the walls. This is when a high-pressure hose comes in handy, and as you can imagine, hosing a wall off in a closed space results in a lot of spray back. Usually, cleaning one portable toilet takes only a few minutes, and most workers clean from 10 to 60 of them a day. But it's not always that easy. Portable toilets that tip over require more damage control. Nevertheless, some cleaners grin and bear it and take home $50,000 a year. 8. Roadkill remover. Pretty self-explanatory. Roadkill collectors not only have the job of peeling the remains of dead creatures off the road, but they also have to do it while braving oncoming traffic. 7. Flatus odor judge. Two brave souls had to repeatedly smell odors of other people's farts. 16 healthy subjects volunteered to eat pinto beans and insert small plastic collection tubes into their behinds. After each episode of flatulence, the gas was transferred into a discrete container. The odor judges then sat down with at least 100 samples, opened the caps one at a time, and inhaled robustly. As their faces writhed in agony, they rated just how disgusting the smell was. 6. Brazil mosquito researcher. Scientists fighting malaria must study the biting habits of the mosquito that spreads this deadly disease. In order to study these insects, Brazilian scientists must offer themselves as bait. In the early evening, when mosquito activity is busiest, a mosquito researcher finds a nice buggy area and sets himself up inside a mosquito netting tent with a gap at the bottom. Mosquitoes fly in low and get trapped inside, where the researcher sits stoically, sacrificing his skin to science. The researcher need only offer his legs to keep the bloodsuckers busy, and then he or she draws it into a mouth tube and then expels it into a container. Veteran researcher Helge Zeller used to put himself on the menu twice a week. On his best evening, he caught 500 anopheles in 3 hours. Meanwhile, of course, the mosquitoes feasted on him with a grand total of about 3,000 bites. 5. Janitor at a porno theater. A janitor is not a pretty job at the best of times. Imagine being one in a porno theater. As you can imagine, it's not popcorn or empty drink cans they have to clean up between showings. But then again, this job does have one perk: all the porn you could want for free. 4. Animal masturbator. There are many jobs which require the sperm of animals. Researchers and farmers are just a couple who require such a product. The only way to obtain the sperm is, of course, to masturbate the animal and catch it in a pot. Whether it's a pig, ram or bull, it's a job that not many people like doing. When dealing with a bull, there have been cases where people have been seriously injured during this procedure and even ended up in hospital. 3. Cat food quality tester. Somebody's job in England is to test the quality of cat food. This job requires a person to 1. Bury their face in a huge tub of cat food and sniff it to make sure it's fresh. 2. Plunge arms in it up to the elbows and grope for bony bits and take them out. 3. Scoop up a huge dollop of it, smear it flat on a surface, and prod it with fingers to test how much gristle is there. 2. Manure inspector. Animal manure is an important natural fertilizer, but first it has to be checked for contaminants like E. coli and salmonella. That's where manure inspectors come in. Not only do they get to search for bacteria that causes bloody diarrhea if ingested, they also have to wade through tons of animal waste. 1. Sewers cleaner. Meet Rakesh. He has the worst job ever. He has to sit in a low crouch at the bottom of a 7-foot deep manhole, sloshing away in a swirl of human waste and sediment. Equipped with just a steel bar and wearing only a pair of loose purple underpants, Rakesh has to empty the thick black sludge from a clogged sewer into a bucket that his fellow crew members hoist up and dump in the middle of a narrow road. So there we have it, the top 10 worst jobs in the world. Still think your job sucks? Do you agree with our list? If not, tell us which job you think is the